it's Halloween time. And this is Lily's cooking show. I'm Lily, of course, and that's my dad behind you. He's been working, so you might not want to look. And it's Halloween today. Well, not really Halloween. It was on Monday. Today's Sunday. And what happened was we had this huge snowstorm, which caused us to have Halloween today. Right now, I'm in the kitchen. I'm going to be baking a cake and some muffins. So what I've done already was I got these muffins here, the batter, and all I did was I mixed some, I put in the Jiffy mix, 1 egg, and a 1/3 cup of milk. And I just mixed it, and I'm letting it set here. Right now, I'm doing the cake. Already, I've put in 1 1/4 cup of water, the mix, a 1/3 cup of oil, and 3 eggs. Turns out I did forget one thing, the oil. So, I'm just going to put that in. I use the canola oil or the vegetable oil because it's cheaper, I think. And my mom buys it a lot, so. It's Halloween, so I might be having to answer the door for trick-or-treaters. Okay. Putting that in. Just putting in the sink. And mix it up. I've already preheated the oven to 400. Dad! And now I'm just mixing it all up. Not very good though. Already, I've got the things that I need to make this. So, for the corn mix, I've got this nice loaf, which needs to be dried. And I've got muffins. And I've got some muffin tins ready. Some of them are Halloween, some of them aren't. Well, honestly, this is like my 100th cake bake. Hold on 1 second. God, I heard some trick-or-treaters. So honestly, this is like the 1,000th cake I baked. Not literally, but I mean, I just love baking cakes. So much fun. And, well, I haven't been feeling too good over the past few days, so now I'm just getting back to cooking. Okay, let's taste that. Okay. That's your hand. Hey, Dad, why don't you come over here and try this? It's hard. Okay. So as he's doing that, I'm going to mix up the cornmeal. And I've let it set for a good 3 to 4 minutes. And it smells wonderful. So I'm going to mix that up a little bit, making sure it's all nice and smooth. Now, I'm going to grease this pan. First thing to do is to dry it off. Now, a special way to make sure it doesn't stick is a way I learned from my nonna, or grandma. Nonna is grandma in Italian. So she uses Pam, or no, not Pam. Everybody usually uses Pam. But she and my mom use butter, which I'm going to get out. We use the Smart Balance butter, and it keeps it really, like, it's easy to get it to move around. What you do is you get it, and you make sure. Okay, we'll be back after this break. When do you need your house to be clean? Who do you call? The Dad's Cleaning Service. He'll put everything away for you, and everything will be spick and span. So whenever you need it, call Dad's Cleaning Service. Boom, 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 yeah. Hi, I'm Lily, back at Lily's Cooking Show. It's still Halloween here. So I just almost finished greasing the pan. So it's all with butter. The next thing we do to make sure that everything in it will come out is you add a little bit of flour. Now flour makes it really, really slippery, so it'll come out easily. So you just sprinkle it in. Messy never hurts. So I'm just going to clear my hand. And a good thing to do is to take a paper towel and wrap it around your finger. And then you go and you smear everything around in here. Make sure everything gets smeared. Okay. Then we're good. So we've got everything. Okay. Now we just gotta put everything back and clean up a little bit. Now I remember one time I was baking this thing called pizza strips. And man, I was doing it a lot. And oh boy, I got the kitchen so messy. But luckily my parents never found out because I cleaned up the kitchen quick as a wink, and there, everything was nice and clean again. So hopefully my parents don't know about this. Luckily it's not as messy though. So as we're getting this cleaned up, if you want to use Pam when you're greasing pans, yeah, it's quick, but it doesn't work as well as butter and flour. Butter and flour are the best things to use whenever you're greasing a pan. Pam's okay too. Now, let's get everything poured in there. This is going to be delicious. Usually, whenever I'm baking anything, I forget to preheat the oven. And at the last second when I'm finished, ooh, we gotta preheat the oven. So, luckily I remembered this time. Again, don't be afraid to get your kitchen a little bit messy. It's gonna get messy, come on. I mean, and if you're cooking, don't expect everything to be messy. Don't expect everything to be non-messy. But in the end, you'll get it all cleaned up. Don't worry. Okay, so the best thing to use also when you are trying to clean a pot is a cooking spatula. And I'm using the little side because this one's double-sided. You know how in Star Wars there's those double-sided lightsabers? Well, I got an even better weapon, a double-sided spatula. So it really scrapes everything out and gets into all those tight spaces that you might not be able to reach. And voila. I'm just going to throw that in the sink. The best thing about this double-sided spatula is, pop, this comes off. Alright, so now we're done with this, and we're going to shake it up and get everything even. But also, as my Nonna says, at least make sure to present it well and make sure that the sides are clean. Because you never want to present something bad. So always make sure that when you're making something, the sides are clean and really nice. Okay, so we're going to go and set that aside over here. Next thing we're going to do is just make sure this is mixed up enough. Okay, that's going to be the fun part. We're going to be filling this into here. Okay, we're going to see you back in a while for a commercial break.